Hey guys, I'm back. So welcome to Vlogmas Day 15. In today's video, you'll be watching a time lapse in Procreate of me kind of curating some new stickers, but I want to jump on here really quick and let you guys know that I have settled on a launch date for the Brooklyn Post shop. So I will be launching on December 19th, which I believe is a Wednesday. So look out for that posting detail, look out for those links, and be sure to be following me on Instagram. Now on to the content. Hey guys, and welcome back to another Draw With Me video. So in this particular video, you will see a time lapse of me drawing a new sticker pack that was actually inspired by one of you. So there is someone in this community named Pat, and she has been an avid subscriber and is always engaging and commenting. And she recently put an amazing comment down, just kind of speaking about what she looks for in a sticker pack and in a stationery shop. Basically more bullet journal related products, more products that provide positive affirmations, especially going into this new year. And so she inspired me to actually make a bullet journal sticker pack all about positive affirmation and just being a better you. And we know going into the new year, everyone's always talking about new year, new me. And personally, I used to use that quote a lot until I realized like it's not a new me. It's just a better version of me, a more refined version of me. And that's totally okay. It doesn't have to be a brand new Sheena. And so that's where I kind of came up with the whole concept of this. And I want to include some staple pieces like quotes, a monthly calendar, just things that you guys have also seen me do in plenty of bullet journal videos. And so I was really excited about this one. So depending on the success of this sticker pack, I may do one for every single month. It's just quite a task because, you know, I'm a perfectionist and I really like for these stickers to be really clean, with bright colors, the best quality that I can provide. So they do take a bit of time to draw and to curate. Now, seeing that I am prepping for this launch myself, I want to talk to you guys in this video about what a launch could look like for you, depending on what you're trying to do, and just to also give you some insight just in case you were interested in things like this. Now, with a launch, I think a lot of mistakes that creators make is that they have the assumption that they're going to sell a ton of product or that they're going to sell no product. And for me, I feel a little bit of both because I have a lot of you guys mentioning that you can't wait for the shop to launch, but I also know that not everyone is in the space to be able to spend a ton of money on stationery. And I also know that maybe some of you just may not be interested in the products, and that's totally okay. So for me, I have to create projections that are realistic to ensure that my shop has enough stock to where everyone can get the product that they want, but also so that I don't have a ton of product just sitting around for no reason. So I would say the best way to figure this out from a number standpoint is to basically look at your following, look at how many people you have between all of your social media platforms and ensure that you're sharing, your product launch with them, that they are interested. So what I would do is actually take about 1 or 2% of that audience and project that as your consumer base, because you have to remember not everyone is in the market to buy your product, nor would they want to. So you don't want to over project your numbers. Now, with that said, you could launch your shop and you could sell out. You can have a ton of people show up, which is never a bad thing. It just means that you're grinding a bit harder. But what that also means is that you have to have your product and materials ready. So you can't make like 10 sticker packs and cross your fingers and hope for the best, and then you sell out past 100, because then you're going to be working like a crazy person for the next like 10 to 12 hours. Not to mention, your customers are going to be let down because you're going to be giving them product super late and going past your expected turnaround time. So just something to consider. Knowing that I have this launch coming up, I've actually gone on Amazon and I've read up on some of the products that I need. Things like cello bags and sticker paper, and just trying to find the best deals possible. Now, I've been getting a few DMs, even emails, regarding what sticker paper that I'm using. And I know I mentioned in a previous comment that I didn't want to share like all of the sauce and tell you guys everything that's going on. And I still believe in that. You do have to leave a little bit to the imagination when it comes to your business and not give away all the secret formula. But I will say that starting out, I will be using the Cricut vinyl paper. Now, I know that paper is super duper expensive. So what I actually did was I hovered on Amazon for a few days around Black Friday, and I saw that they dropped in price. So I actually went on there and bought a ton of them, and that is what's going to carry me through this launch. And in the meantime, I can still research and find other paper that I can buy at a wholesale quantity, but I will not run out, hopefully, during the time of this launch. So I believe the name of the game here is to just be prepared. There is nothing worse than someone kind of building up all of this excitement around the shop or a launch, and then they finally launch and they sell out and there is nothing for you. There is just nothing more annoying than that. So even though I'm not saying this launch is going to be perfect, I'm completely new at this and I could fail, I just know that if I just try to be as prepared as possible, I can't lose. And even things like having extra ink on hand, all those little things matter, and you don't really think about it until you actually start selling product. So one of the most important things about doing a launch, especially if you're new to this, is that you have to bring excitement around the launch. You have to talk about it. And one thing that I've noticed that many creators do is that they do not talk about their shop. They do not propose a launch date. And so your subscribers, your followers don't know when that time is coming. So you launch and you're at your computer waiting for those sales to drop in and they just don't. And so for me, my focus right after posting this video is to actually create some type of launch design that I can post on my Instagram, that I can put over on my Etsy page, on my Facebook, just anywhere that I possibly can to build up that excitement about my launch and let people know about it, because it truly does matter. And basically what all this means is just marketing. And I know that a lot of us are not marketing professionals. I'm definitely not one, but luckily my spouse does have a bachelor's degree in business marketing. So I have picked his brain about what I should do. And at the end of the day, it's all about awareness. People need to know that you're working on this launch. Now, luckily I do have this platform. I do have YouTube and this amazing community of people. And so I'm able to kind of build up that excitement about my launch with you all. However, that does take work. It's not just me sitting here and saying, hey guys, I'm gonna launch. You know, you guys have gotten tips from me. You've seen the behind the scenes. And so hopefully that has built up excitement with you as well. Now back to the sticker pack. So as you guys can see, I'm putting quite a bit of detail into it because I want to make sure that it is amazing quality and that you guys would actually want to use it in your journals. I do feel like for my January spread that I'll probably be using the sticker pack just to make my life a bit easier, because hopefully by that point things have revved up with my shop and I won't have as much time to sit down and doodle in my bullet journal for 2+ hours. So I would say one of my favorite parts about the sticker pack is that it is basically for anyone and everyone. One thing I decided to do is to set this prototype, but to also go back in and apply different skin tones to these sticker packs. So what that means is that each of you can pick a sticker pack that correlates to what you may look like. And so it just feels a bit more customized for you and it's not all one generic color. But overall, I am just so excited about this. Now, I know a few people have commented, you know, what are my plans with such a saturated market, especially on Etsy, just when it comes to stationery and sticker shops. And I have to keep telling myself that what is different is me. I am the element that is different. I'm bringing my style and my art to the sticker shop, which is something that you cannot find anywhere else. It's not saying that shop owners who use clip art or reusable royalty-free art, that it's a bad thing. I just personally feel like that is what my special sauce is that every single sticker pack that you see in my shop is handmade by me and you cannot find the prints anywhere else unless someone has stolen my concept. So I think that is really, really cool, and that's what I think is my differentiator. So as you guys are chasing your dreams and going after different initiatives, try to avoid the mindset of the market is saturated, because the market will always be saturated. It doesn't mean that you should not apply your own ideas and start your own thing. At the end of the day, you bring yourself to the table, and that is a differentiator. Alright guys, so that is a sticker pack. I'm not going to finish it entirely in this video because I do want to leave a little bit of a surprise. I want there to be some type of excitement once it's launched in the shop. But I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the beginning stages of me creating this, and hopefully you're excited for it as well. Now, I know a few of you have asked me what my setup looks like in Procreate, so I'm just showing you here that I work extensively with layers. It's the only way that I'd be able to even get stickers made like this is I have to have my layers. Just makes things easier. When it comes to my pen types, I basically use the default ones that Procreate offers. Basically, the main pen that I use overall is going to be the Monoline or the brush pen. The brush pen is mostly for my calligraphy, and the monoliner is to basically color in and draw these thick black lines. That's basically what I use. I kind of keep it simple. I honestly don't have time to make my own brushes and pens, so I just stick with what the app offers. Alright guys, so that's the video, and I really hope that you enjoyed it. I know so many of you have asked for a more in-depth Procreate tutorial and kind of showing you all my brushes, and that's definitely coming, but it will have to be after Vlogmas because unfortunately I just don't have the time to put that in right now. But just know that it is coming. But I appreciate you all so much. Don't forget that launch is coming December 19th, so keep it on your calendars, and I will be sure to share my Etsy shop link very soon. And that Q&A is definitely still coming, so just be sure to keep posting those questions below. No matter what video it is, I will scan through the video comments and I'll be sure to pick up your question so that it can be answered in that Q&A. Again, thank you guys so much. I hope you're staying warm out there, and I will see you tomorrow in Vlogmas Day 16. Bye.